Hello, this is Jason with MathTutorDVD.com, and today we're going to learn how to use the graphing modes of the calculator to find the exact answer to the value of the function at any given value of x. And that's a really long-winded sentence for a very simple idea. So to show you what I'm talking about, let's go ahead and put in our trusty x squared for function 1, and let's do x plus 2 for function number 2, which is a line. So we have a line here and a parabola. Now let's go ahead and graph that. And we're in the standard zoom, plus 10 minus 10 for x, plus 10 minus 10 for y. Here comes the second function. It's just a straight line, cuts through that parabola. Okay, now we know that we can trace this guy, and we've talked about this before. Now as you kind of go back and forth, the numbers that it's picking here for the value of x, they seem kind of random, but the reason that they're picked that way has to do with the pixels on the screen. So it draws the function, and we're at a certain zoom level, and so here's a pixel here and a pixel here and so on. So what the calculator's doing is, at every value of every pixel, the value of x that corresponds to, we get a value of y. But what if you don't want to know what this function is equal to here at 2.27, x is equal to 2.27848, or 2.1519? What if you wanted it at 2.20 exactly? What if you wanted to know the value of this function at x is equal to 2.20? Exactly. Now you can go into the stack, the home menu, and you could calculate it for these simple functions. But what if your graph was something really, really long? What if it was, sine cubed plus logarithm of 2x minus x squared, something really long? Then if you wanted to calculate specific values really easily, then calculating it by hand on the stack would just be kind of a waste of time. But when you're looking at the graph here and you're tracing here, what you can do is go into the math menu. We're going to spend the next several sections dealing with the math menu, F5, that pops up here when you're in the graph mode. There. Notice that when you're on the home screen doing regular calculations, F5 does something totally different. So this particular menu is present when we're looking at a graph. So go ahead and hit F5, and you see a drop-down menu, and we're going to work our way through all of these functions here in the next several sections. The first one here is the value. What this is asking you or telling you is, what is the value of this function? What is the value of the function that we have? So just hit enter here, and we see a little trace crosshair here, but it's asking us, evaluate it at x is equal to question mark. That means put whatever value of x you want here. So if I put in 2.2, which is an exact value, 2.2, and hit enter,